Okay, in the last class we have discussed up to the question number 12, I think. So today we have to see the question number 13. Yes, anyone read the 13th question? Anyone read that 13th question? Yes, 13th question. How many
How many three-digit numbers are divided by 7?
divisible by 7? Okay, the 13th question. So how many three-digit numbers are divisible by 7 is the question. So here how we have to start that we need to get 3 digits so that it is divisible by 7. Okay, what is the smallest 3-digit number?
100.
Whether it is divisible by 7, whether 100 is divisible by 7?
No, sir.
Then 101, 101, 102,
No, sir.
103, 104 and 105. Yes, whether 105 is divisible by 7 or not. 7 is 7, it is 3 and it is 5. 7 5 is a 35. Okay, 105 is divisible by 7, which is the smallest number. So write first number has 105. What will be the next number? Anyone? What will be the next number so that it should be divisible by 7? What you need to do this? 105. What we have to do that? Plus 7, we have to add 7. How much you get? 112. What will be the next number?
119.
Very good. So on. Okay. At last, we need to get the last term, which is the 3-digit number, which will be divided by 7. The smaller, the greatest number is 999. Whether 999 is divisible by 7?
No, sir.
998. 998. Is it divisible by 7?
No, sir.
997.
No, sir.
996. 995 and 994. Yes, whether 994 is divisible by 7? 994 is divisible by 7 or not? 7 ones are 7. You are remained with 2. 9. 7 fours are 28. And 1 is left. Again 14. 7 twos are 14. Here the last number which is divisible by 7 is 994. So the smallest number which is divisible by 7 of 3 digit is 105. And the greatest number of a 3 digit number which is divisible by 7 is 994. So what he has asked that how many 3-digit numbers are divisible by 7. So we need to find out a number of terms from 105 to 994, that how many numbers are there which are divisible by 7. So here after writing the sequence, tell me what is A here, what is the value of A? 105. And what is D? D, E2 minus A1, that is 7. 112 minus 105, you will get D is equal to 7. What is AN? What is AN there? Last term. 994 is the last term. What I need to find? N is equal to question mark, that I need to find. Okay. So then first you need to write that formula, that is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. What is the value of AN? 994. Okay, what is the value of A? 105 plus N minus 1. D is how much? 7. So when we are solving this problem, what you need to see is that bring this 105 to the left hand side. How much you get? 994 minus 105 is equal to N minus 1 into 7. Yes, how much you get? 994 minus 105. Yes. 780.
800.
So you get here 14 minus 5, 9, 889. 889 divided by 7. is equal to n minus 1 by because of cross multiplication. Now n minus 1 is equal to 7 ones are, then you are left with 18, 7 twos are 14, 4 remains, 7 sevens are 49. Hope you are clear with this 127. How you have got that? So I need to get what? N. N is equal to 127 plus 1. You get n is equal to 128. This is the number of terms or numbers which are will be divisible by 7, which comes of 3-digit number. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂರು ಅಂಕಿಯ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳು 7ರಿಂದ ಭಾಗ ಹೋಗುವಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗಳದಾವ ಅಂದ್ರ 128. Here it is very important question. Many times this has been asked for 2 marks. ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕೇಳನ್ರಿ ಇದನ್ನ? 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸಿಗೆ ಕೇಳ್ಯಾನ. ಓಕೆ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ ನೀವ divisible by 7 ಅಂತಾನ. Sometime he can ask that divisible by 5, divisible by 9. He can change that thing. And sometimes he will ask 3 digit instead of 3 digit. He may ask 2 digits, 4 digits. At that time you need to follow the same procedure. You need to find out that which is the first number which is divided by that question number, and which is the greatest at n number which will divide by the given number. Later on you need to write a d, and later on you can find out this. Okay, is there any doubts in this solution? Huh? No doubts? Matadabekri. Okay, then read the 14th question. Read the 14th question.
How many multiplies 4 lie between 10
How many multiples of 4 lie between 10 and 250? What do you mean by multiples? What do you mean by multiples? Huh? Yes, very good. It means the those all numbers which comes the multiple of 4. 4 multiples means 4, 8, 12. These all are called as multiples of 4. He has asked that which lies between 10 and 250. The first thing is we need to write the progression. So is it 10 divisible by 4? Is it 10 divisible? Then we have to leave that number. Okay. Then 11. 11 is divisible by 4. No. 12. 12 is divisible by 4. That is the first number is 12. Then the next number, what you will write next number?
Yes, sir.
What will be the next number? 20 and so on. So last number is 250. Last number is 250. So we should not take 250. Why? Because he has mentioned that that number should be between 250 and 10. So we should not consider 10 or 250. So if you not consider 250 means what will be the before number of 250? Preceding number of 250? 249. Is it 249 divisible by 4? Is it 2? ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ರಿ?
248.
248. Now tell me what is A there? What is A?
12.
What is D?
4.
What is AN?
1 minus 6 means 248.
What I need to find?
Yes.
N. What is your formula? AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Okay, what is AN? 248, the last term. What is the first term? 12 plus N minus 1. D is how much? 4. Now send this 12 to the left hand side. 248 minus 12 is equal to N minus 1 into 4. 248 minus 12, how much you get? 230. 236 divided by 4 is equal to n minus 1. So n minus 1 is equal to, yes, how much you get? 4 5 is 20. Yes, ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತೆ?
59.
59. Okay, so now you have to transfer that minus 1 to the right hand side. You will get n is equal to 59 plus 1. How much you get?
Minus 60.
N is equal to 60. Yes, is there any doubts in this part of example?
No, sir.
If any doubts is there, you can ask me.
Even number ಅದು divisible ಆಗೋದು ನೋಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕೇನ್ರಿ?
Api, he will be mentioning that whether it is divisible by which number, you have to see that. If it is divisible by 4, we have to consider that numbers which are divisible by 4. So ಏನು ಹೇಳನವ 10 ಮತ್ತು 250 ನಡುವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳನ. Between means naduve. It means we have to leave that 10. We have to see that which number after 10 is divisible by 4. 11 ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ 12 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? 12 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 16 20 ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೀತೀರಿ ನೀವು. ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 250 ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನ, that is the last number, but you need to take between 10 and 50. ಆದ್ರೆ 210 250 ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, 249 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲ. 248 is the number which is divisible by 4. ಅದನ್ನ ಬರೋದು, ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು a ಅಂತ 12 ತಗೋದ್ರಿ, d 4 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? a and last number, last term, that is 248. After when you substitute in the formula, you are going to get the answer. Yes, any doubts still more?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then read the 15th question. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ.
For what value of n are the nth term of two APs 63, 65, 67, 3, 10, 17 equal?
Okay, can anybody tell me the meaning of that question? Later on we shall go to the solution of that problem. Once if you are clear with the understanding of the question, then you will easily solve the problem. The first thing is you should understand the question. Yes, anyone who is been telling that what that question is asking for us, for what
Sir,
value of,
ಎರಡು easy ಅದಾವ್ರಿ sir.
okay, okay,
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವು ಎರಡು ಯಾವ್ದು ಯಾವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಹಾಕೋ, ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ n ಯಾವ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಹಾಕೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಐಶ್ವರ್ಯ. ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನದಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರ, ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಟರ್ಮು, ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಪದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವು ಏನಕ್ಕವ, ಆ ಎರಡು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್. ಆ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅಥವಾ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಎ ಪಿಗಳ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ, ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ದೋಸ್ ಎ ಪಿ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಸೇಮ್. ಆ ಒಂದು ಇದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಆ ಎರಡು ಎ ಪಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಕ್ಕವ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೇಳ್ಯಾನ. ನಾ ಹೇಳಿದ ಅರ್ಥ ಆತ್ರಿ?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me solve the problem now. Okay, first I will write those progression. Remember that 63, 65, 67. So it is 15th example, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 16ನೇದು. So it is 16th. What was it? 63, 65 I think, first one, right?
Yes, sir.
65, 63 nadri, 63, 65, 67, 65 and 67, so on. One more ಇನ್ನೊಂದು pro AP ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಏನದದು? 3, 10, 17. 3, 10 and 17, so on. Okay, the question is that for which term we are able to say that this one value of those terms will be having same. It means I am repeating, ಎರಡು ಎ ಪಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್, ಯಾವುದು ಒಂದನೇ ಎ ಪಿನಾಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್, ಎರಡನೇ ಎ ಪಿನಾಗೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್, ಆ ಒಂದು ಟರ್ಮ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ರಿ, ಆ ಎರಡೂ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ, ಆ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನ್ರಿ. ನಾ ಹೇಳಿ ತಿಳಿತ್ರಿ ಇದನ್ನ? Okay, indirectly what we have to understand that the first AP's last term is equal to the second AP's last term. ನಾ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ತಿಳಿತೈತ್ರಿ? ಒಂದನೇ ಎಪಿದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಎರಡನೇ ಎಪಿದು ಕೊನೆಯ ಪದ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ನಾವಿಲ್ಲಿ. ಐ ಹೋಪ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ an idea. So let us start the solution now. So what is the first term of a AP? First AP, A is equal to 63.
63.
What will be D? A2 minus A1. What is A2? 65 minus 63. How much you get? D is equal to 2. Now I need to find nth position in both the cases where the both APs will be both terms of that AP first and second will be same. So what is A here? 3. What will be D? A2 minus A1 is equal to 10 minus 3 is equal to 7, and then N is equal to question mark. Here you have to think that here last term of the first AP and the last term of the second AP, they both are same. So here according to the formula I am going to start the solution, that is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So leave that AN as it is. What is the first term here? 63 plus n, we don't know, n minus 1. D is how much? 2. This is what? AN. So I am going to consider this as first term, first equation. Before that, let me write the multiplication of those things, plus 2n minus 2. Let me write as equation number 1. Then come to the second AP. What is your formula? En is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. En right as it is. First term is what? 3 plus n minus 1. D is how much? 7. So an is equal to 3 plus 7n minus 7. Still we can have a simplification here. In the first equation, an is equal to 63 minus 2. How much you get?
61.
61.
And list out the tree names goes in different areas.
Okay.
Innobri ಏನಂತಂದ್ರೆ draw the pictures of different trees. Outline of different trees. Write an imaginary story. Based on the tree.
So 61 plus 2n. Here when you see the second progression, so what I can, let me write is the equation number 1. Now an is equal to 3 minus 4. How much you get? 3 minus 7. 3 minus 7. 4 plus 7n. Let me call this equation number 2. Now what we can write, you can see that on the left hand side of both the solution, you can see the both the side is an and an. From 1 and 2, what you can write? Anyone? From 1 and 2, what you can write? 61 plus 2n is equal to minus 4 plus 7n. Yes or no? Why we have to write this thing? Why? Because of axiom 1. On the left hand side, here is also an. In the second equation is also an. So an is same. Then right hand side of the first equation and right hand side of the second equation must be equal. So according to the axiom 1. Now next what we have to do? We have to bring the like terms one side. So 61 plus 4. Why we have to write plus 4? Why? Because minus 4 has came to the left side. Then to the right thing, 7n minus 2n. 61 plus 4, 65 is equal to 7 minus 2, 5n. So 65 by 5 is equal to n. How much you get? 5 ones are 5 threes are. So from this we have come to know that at its 13th position of both the progression, you are going to get the one term that is same in both the progression. Whether you got this?
Yes, sir.
Arth agait re? If you are not clear, I will repeat it once again. Question arth agate? Question arth agait re?
Yes, sir.
Can anyone repeat to me that how we have understood the question? Anyone tell me what you have understood from the question? Yes, the complete idea is in front of your screen. ಏನ್ ತಿಳಿದತ್ ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್. Can you hear me or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then what is the meaning of the question? ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಾನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ರೋನೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಿ, ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಹೇಳುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೇಳ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಒಬ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ.
ಯಾವ ನಂಬರ್ ಎರಡು ಪ್ರೊಫೆಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಬರ್ತೈತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. Okay, after I hope there is no doubts in this solution. ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ರಿ? ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳತ್ ನೋಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅದ, ಇದು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಅದ. ಆ ಎರಡೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ನಾಗ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ? ಒಂದು ಬರ್ಕೋತ ಹೋದಂಗ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್, ಒಂದನೇ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬರ್ಕೋತ ಹೋದಾಗ ಎರಡನೇ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಬರ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದಂಗ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್, ಎರಡನೇ ಎಪಿದು ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ನಾಗ ಸೇಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಸಿಂಪಲ್. So here what we get an idea from that last term is same. ಏನ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರಬೇಕು? ಏನ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸೇಮ್ ಅದಲ್ಲೇ. ಒಂದನೇ ಎಪಿ ಒಳಗೂ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದ ಅಂಡ್ ಎರಡನೇ ಎಪಿ ಒಳಗೂ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದ. ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂದಾಗ an is equal to first ap ಇದು ಬರೆದ್ರಿ, an is equal to second ap ಇದು ಬರೆದ್ರಿ. Here an on the left side says both are same according to axiom number 1. You will write that LHS is equal to both RHS are equal. So after that you can simplify and you will get that n is equal to 13. Okay, then read the next question. 17th question is there here. Anyone?
Found the point that from the last term of the
and it is very important question. 17th question is very important from the point of view of examination. So it will be there in the examination for 2 marks. That is, find the 20th term from the last term of an AP. From the last term, that is very important. I will tell you the 2 methods and it's left to you that which method you are going to follow. Shall we start that problem now?
Yes, sir.
ಏನ್ ಕೇಳಾನ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು AP ಬರೀಮು, AP ಬರ್ದು ಅದನ್ನ ಪೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. 3 8 13. So what was the question number there? 17th. So 17th question, what was the AP there? 3 8 13 so on to last. What was the last term?
253.
253. So 3 8 13 and 253. Here for us the question is, find which term I have to find from the last term. 20th term I need to find. Okay, I need to get the 20th term. Which term I need to get here? I need to get the 20th term from the last term. So from the last means I need to write this AP in reverse way. You can solve in 2 different ways. I'm going to tell you that. Okay, the first one, first method, here you should not take A has 3. Why you should not take A has 3? Anyone?
Because they told
Huh?
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ 25.
ಎಸ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗೈತಿ, 253 250 ಹಿಂದಗಡೆಯಿಂದ 20ನೇ ಪದ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬರುತ್ತಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಯಾನ್ರಿ ಅವ. ಇದ್ರ ನಂತರ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದಾಗ 20ನೇ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ಕ ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಬರುತ್ತಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅದ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ A is equal to 3. Instead of that you need to take A has 253. What you have to take? A has 253. Okay, now here it starts the solution. Now what you have to do is just write 253 as a first term. What is the difference here? 3 plus 8, 3 plus 3 to 8, how much you are added? 5. It means you have to reduce 5 here. How much you will what you will get when you subtract 5 from this number? 248. So on, 13 8 3. This is my new progression which has been converted so that I can get the 250. From the 250 term I need to get the 20th term, right? So write as A. What you have to write? A has 253. Then what will be D? A2 minus A1. What is A2? 243 minus 250, sorry, 248. 248 minus 253. So how much you get? Minus 5. So D is minus 5. Okay, now what is your formula? What is your formula? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So I need to find A20, that is question mark. Now in place of n, what I have to write? A20 is equal to A is 253 plus n is how much? I don't know. I need to find that. N minus 1. D is how much? Minus 5. Okay, then here in place of n minus 1, what I have to write? 253 plus 19 into minus 5. From where that 19 comes from? N minus 1. In the formula n minus 1, when you replace 20 has n has 20, 20 minus 1 is nothing but how much? 19. Now 253 minus 19 5 are
95.
95. How much you get when you subtract? 820 is equal to 253 minus
148.
95. How much you get? This is 8.
148.
15 minus 10, 5. How much you get? 1
148. 158.
158. Okay, so this is
158.
one method. If you are not comfortable with this method to write that progression in a reverse way, there is other method. I'm going to solve it here as or. So just write as it is, 3, 8, 13, so on. The last term is 253. Here, write as it is. What is A here? How much is A?
3. 3.
3. And A should not be taken as 3, 253. That is, A should be taken as 253. And what will be D? A2 minus
Minus
A1.
5.
8 minus 3 is nothing but 5. So instead of taking that, here we have not written the progression completely reverse ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ರಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವ್ರಿ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಅನ್ನ 250 ತಗೊಂಡ್ವಿ and d ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, we have used to find out those d by using the first and the second term as usual. We have written the progression, that is 3 and 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. Then instead of taking, here I need to find a20. Instead of taking this formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, what you need to take is an is equal to a minus n minus 1 into d. What is the difference? What is the difference from that first part and the second
A
part?
plus instead of
Plus it
N
minus.
Okay, very good. You have
minus.
got that correct thing. Instead of plus, we have taken minus here. The reason is we have taken the difference from the as usual progression, that is starting from 3 and 8. I have not written that progression in the reverse way. ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರ್ದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಷನ್ ಹಾಗೆ ತಗೊಂಡಿನಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ 253 ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಡಿ ಏನ್ ಬಂತು, 5 ಬಂತು. ಆನಂತರ ನಮ್ದು ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ರಿಟನ್ minus. Now a20 is equal to, what is a, 253 minus 19. N minus 1 is nothing but 20 minus 1. You will get how much? 19. D is how much? 5. So 253 minus 95. Again you get 158. That is a20. You will get, in the both the cases you are going to get the same answer. The only thing is, in the second part I have not written that progression in the reverse way, whereas in the first method we have followed by writing that progression in the reverse way, and we have got that d by finding the next term of the from the last term. We have got the d and we have taken as usual formula. But as in the second method, we have written the same progression. We have got the d from the same progression, that is 3 and 8 and 13 and so on. But we have changed the formula where in place of a plus n minus 1 into d, instead of that we have taken a minus into bracket of n minus 1 into d. Even you follow any of the method, you are going to get the same answer. Yes, is there any doubts in this problem? ಏನಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆದ್ರೆ?
No, sir.
If you need me to repeat once again, means I'm going to repeat, or else we shall go to the next problem. Yes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Then read the next problem. 18th.
Sum of 4th and 8th term of an AP is 24 and the sum of 6th and 10th term is 44. Find the first three terms of AP.
What does that mean? Find the first three terms of a AP. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? ಮೊದಲ ಮೂರು ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೆಯಿರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನ. ನಾವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನ ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ. ಮೊದಲ ಮೂರು ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೆಯಬೇಕಾದಾಗ, ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಟೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಯು ವೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್, if any terms or any progressions have to be written, two things are required. What are those two things?
Number and difference.
What? A and D, the first term and the difference.
Common.
Once you are having the first term and the difference, then you can find any of the terms of that progression. or else you can write that progression in easy way. Okay, so remember that question what he has asked, that fourth term, the sum of the fourth term and eighth term is 24, and it is also important question. This can be asked for 3 marks. This 18th question can be asked for 3 marks. The sum of the fourth and eighth term, how much it is?
24. 24.
Wait. So it is 18th problem, right?
Yes, sir.
Sum of the fourth term and the eighth term, it means a4 plus a8 is 24, right? Then
Yes, sir. Yes,
the next thing is sixth and 10th term. The sum of the sixth and term, the 10th term is 44. A6 and A10 is 44. That is A6 plus A10 is equal to 44. We need to find the AP, the simplest question. Okay. So here A4 plus A8 is 24 means, how can you write this? A4 has, we are very close to the end of this exercise.
A plus 3D.
Very good, very good. We can write it as a plus 3d. What about a7, a8
A plus 7D.
A plus 7D.
is equal to 24. A plus a is
24.
2a. 7 plus 3 is 10d is equal to 24. Can we divide the entire equation by 2? Why? Because 2 is a common factor in all that equation. So when you divide by 2, you get a plus 5d is equal to 12. Let me call this equation number 1. Ready? Then a6 is there. What we can write? A
A
plus
plus
5d
5D.
plus a10. A
A
plus
plus
9d is equal to
19
44.
plus
A
44.
plus a 2a,
2A.
and 5d plus 9d 14d
14D.
is equal to 44. Here 2 is the common factor for the entire
A
equation. Dividing by 2, how much you get? A plus
A
7d
plus
is equal to 22. Let me call this equation number 2. So which form they are both? In which form they are both the equation? What we call for such equations? What we call for such equations? ಏನಂತೀವ್ರಿ ಅವಕ್ಕ?
eliminate.
What? Pair of linear equations, two variable or simultaneous linear equation. So already we have discussed about pair of linear equation, two variable in the last class. Okay. So here we have to go by elimination method. Just write a plus 5d is equal to 12. Then a plus 7d is equal to 22. Okay. Whether we can cancel that a directly now, or we have to do something else. Yes.
How sign change?
Yes, we have to change the sign. So here plus will become minus, plus will become minus, plus will become minus, a get cancelled, and minus 7 plus 5 you will get minus 2d, minus 22 plus 12 you get minus 10. Leave the minus sign on both the side. Why? Because minus is on the both side. D is equal to 10 by 2, you get D is equal to 5. So we have got D. The next thing is I need to find out A. You can put in any equation. Either you put 3 in equation number 1 or 2. Which is better? Which is better? Why 1 is better? Why? Because the numbers are small there. So A plus 5 into 5 is equal to 12. A plus 25 is equal to 12. So put that 25 to the right hand side. How much you get? A is equal to 12 minus 25. How much you get? Minus 13. So you have got A and you have got D. So once you have got the first term and the difference, the question is you need to write the first three terms. ಮೊದಲ ಮೂರು ಪದಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅದ. So what will be the first term here? Minus 13. Therefore, first three terms are, the first one is minus 13. Then how can you get the next term? How can you get the next term?
Plus 5.
You have to add the difference. How much you will get? Minus 8. Minus 8 plus 5. Minus 8 plus 5.
minus 13.
Minus 8 plus 5, it is not minus 5. Minus 8 plus 5, we have to add that difference. See there, the first term was minus 13. You need to write, add 5 to get the second term. You get minus 8. Minus 8 plus 5, you get minus 3. This is how you have to write the first three terms. Whether it is clear to you? ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೈತ್ರಿ?
Yes, sir.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೈತ್ರಿ? Okay. Now, is there any doubts in this problem?
No, sir.
What we have did, just simple simplifications are there. Just we have got that D and A. Thereafter we have written those first three terms. Is there any need to write the next few terms, few more terms? No. Why? Because he has just asked the three terms. That is sufficient. Okay. Now read the next question. 19th question. Today's last question. Whether you can see the screen or not.
Uh, yes, sir.
Read that
Ramesh
question.
was in 1995 at an annual salary of rupees 5,000 and received an increment of rupees 200 each year. In which year did his income reach rupees 7,000?
Okay. So we call it as verbal problem or the word problem in the AP, and this question can be asked in the examinations. Even more complicated applied questions will be there from this unit. So here these are called as verbal examples. These are very practical examples which are from the day-to-day life. So here the question is, Subba Rao started work in 1995. When he has started in the year 1995, his annual salary was rupees 5,000. So ಅವನಿಗೆ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೀಳ್ತೈತ್ರಿ? 5,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದ. And
5,000.
received an increment. Increment ಅಂದ್ರ ವರ್ಷದ ನಂತರ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಹಾಕೋತ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. Increment means how much is increment is 200 ರೂಪಾಯಿ. ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ಆ 200 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಏನಿತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5,000ಕ್ಕೆ 200 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತ ಹೋಗ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಎಷ್ಟು? ಪ್ರತಿ ವರ್ಷ. Each year yes mentioned each year. Then in which year does his income reach to 7,000? ಯಾವ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನ ಪಗಾರ 7,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಅದ. ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? 5,000 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಕೊನೆಯ ಪದ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ? 7,000 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗತ್ತಾ? 200 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? ತಿಳಿತೀರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು? ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 200. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 5,000. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 7,000. Okay, shall we start the problem now? Shall we start the problem? So I think it is 19th problem, right?
Yes, sir.
So 19th problem, A is how much? 5,000 rupees,
5,000.
and difference is 200, and
200.
last term is 7,000.
7,000.
So the question is, how many years he will take so that the his salary will become 7,000? Okay. So what is your formula? An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Here An is 7,000, A is 5,000, plus n I need to find, n minus 1, D is 200. Then bring that 5,000 to the left hand side. 7,000 minus 5,000 is equal to n minus 1 into 200. 7,000 minus 5,000 is 2,000 divided by 200 is equal to n minus 1. So 0, 0, 0, 0. 2 ones are 2 tens are. So 10 is equal to n minus 1. So n is equal to 10 plus 1. So n is equal to 11. After 11 years, he will get the amount of 7,000. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is there any doubts in this problem?
No, sir.
Okay. So up to here, it was all about the second exercise of the arithmetic progression. And this Ramakali saved rupees 5 in the first week means first week she has saved 5 rupees, and of a year, then increased her weekly saving by rupees 1.75. It means the first saving will be considered as A, and he has increased her weekly saving, means we have to consider D has 1.75. If the nth week, if in the nth week her savings becomes rupees 20.75, find the n. Here the question is same as it is present in the 19. You will do at home. This is a homework for you. Is there any doubts up to here what we have told?
No, sir.